Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Starry's Underworld Evolution 6 scale Selene Blue Eyes version figure. Now they have done like two versions of this figure because originally it was like a figure they done of Selene where her hair was just like sculpted, but this one actually has like real like hair, you know, and I think they altered like the her clothes somewhat too as well. Now of course you know this is based on the Underworld Evolution. And I do have that film right here on DVD. I also have the first Underworld film too as well. Now I did get to see all the Underworld films in the theaters but this one, but Evolution. I saw this one actually on video. But I am a fan of the Underworld film series, so I was actually glad that I was able to actually pick this one on up. And I did get this from Star Race like Toys too as well. And this is my first figure from Star Race Toys too as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the box that contains her. I like the box too, the image of Selene. I think that's awesome. You can see her eyes going. Because that's what is kind of special about this one, that has that feature. It has like a LED-like feature where her eyes go. You also can see like an image of her on the side right there. And of course there's an image right there of the back. And that was actually like the poster for Evolution. And of course it says Underworld Evolution Selene Blue Eye version 6 scale figure. And it says Starry's up there too as well. Like I mentioned before, this is my first figure from them. And it also says this right here, my favorite movie series, on the back. That's what it says on the back. So I never seen anything like that too. But you can open this up like this. It also has like this paper in here too as well. And you can see that figure on the inside, and there's an image of Selene right there too as well. So you can see all of her accessories. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about this. This is the background that comes with it too. Now I see Star Race gives you like an instruction manual, like a lot of the 6 scale figures do. And it also has the batteries in here too as well. You get 3 of these batteries. But here's like the instruction manual too, which I'm probably checking out. As you can see, it doesn't have that much. It looks like it's just talk about changing their coats and like the LED light feature. And here's another shot of the figure inside. She has like a coat that she comes with on the back too. That's another thing that made this one kind of exclusive. She has like a white coat. And this here is the actual stand that comes with the Star Race Underworld Selene figure. I heard this was even changed too, because you can see it says Underworld on it, and then it has like that floor. So I think that looks pretty cool. Then of course, you know, you get this too right here, like your cradle, U style. You just push that on there, then you know of course you can adjust it so it stands ready. Now I'm going to take the Selene figure out. Oh, and she already stands pretty good too. I can see that she's solid. I'm checking for all the plastic. Yeah, this looks good. They got one right here around her waist. I ain't able to pull it. Then there's one on her head too. So it might be more though, cause I know sometimes that bees around at their necks too. But she stands pretty solidly too, from what I'm seeing already. See if I can get it right. What I want to do first is measure the Starry Selene figure. Yeah, she's like just at 12 inches. So what I'll do first is talk about the articulation and the likeness to Kate Beckinsale. Or you can say Selene herself. So this is how she looks in this particular version that I have right here. As you can see, it has like this realistic like hair. And the likeness to her is pretty good. I must admit it's been kind of a while since I really watched them. So I actually gotta look at them again and see how good the likeness is on these. But it looks pretty good though. Here's her hair. It's like realistic because I heard like the first version had like a sculpted type hair. And this here is her actual jacket. Now this is another thing I want to touch on too. I probably removed the jacket so I can do her articulation. Cause I didn't want to do it with the jacket on, you know. But this is how it actually looks. It's not wire based either, I don't think. It's just like, you know, if I'm not mistaken, I don't feel like no wire in it. Oh, actually, I think it is kind of. Looks like it might be, but I don't think it is though. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is actually move the coat, and I can actually get on into it. I took the coat off, and it was pretty easy. All you have to do is just remove her hands and take it off. But this right here, as you can see, is the actual her coat. And this is awesome. Cause what I'm hearing, this is actually better from what I'm hearing. It has like all these like designs on it too as well. So I think that was cool the way they did that. So there's no question I'll be doing this sometimes. You know, have her with her coat on or with her coat off. So I think that was pretty cool. But now this is the actual figure itself. So now I can really talk about the articulation and all that. Cause her head does turn left and right. It looks like she can't really look up, and it looks like she can't really look down. So I just leave it right there. I do like that they got the hair kind of realistic, because you can have it all in her face or out of her face. But this is the clothes that she does have on right here. Looks at the designs. That was some awesome sculpt work that they did right there. She even has like those belt things right there. But I don't think they're like working belts, I don't think. You can't like open them or anything like that. And she has this vest thing, I forget what you call these, around her too as well. She even has like a zipper up here around her neck too. Like a zipper. And of course Selene even has like these holsters too. And these are her boots. I like this material they have on it. Like I say, she does stand up pretty good too. I do notice that it looks like her arms are kind of tight, but they do like go up. And she does have a bend in them, so you can like bend her arms too. And I noticed that she has like these sleeve things, like these around her arms too. Just to touch on that. But I do like the arms are kind of tight. Selene can split too. And she does have a bend like in the knee too. It's like a double bend too. And I can tell right there that you can kind of notice how these pants are. You have to be kind of careful with that. Cause by even hearing that this kind of material can rip if you're not careful, you know, from what I be hearing. Feet can turn, hands can turn. She can even do an ab crunch. So yeah, I think this is a pretty awesome figure, you know. This is cool. So I am definitely impressed with this, and I like how they did the hair, like I mentioned before. I think that's kind of cool. What I want to move on to is the accessories that come with the Selene figure. Now I already took the hands off that she had on. These were the ones that were on her. There was like these like relaxed type hands. But then she has like these two gripping hands. You could tell. I think these are for like the guns, cause it's a left and right hand. Then she also has this hand right here. This I think for like her sword, if I'm not mistaken, and like another like this relaxed type hand. You can tell something can go on. Yeah, it's like a gripping hand kind of too. So what I'm gonna do is put the hands for her guns on her right now. Then the next accessory that comes with the Starry Selene Underworld figure is this white coat that they have like in this plastic. So I'm gonna see if I can get it on now. It has this cardboard in it too. This is how it actually looks though. I got this fur around it too. This is nice. I might just spare like this sometime. It even has like a pocket. But the pockets don't look like they're open. It's like one on either side too. But it doesn't like they go all the way though. Yeah, like they're sealed off. And this is actually, I think, exclusive to like the version that I have here, like this 2.0 version, if I'm not mistaken. Then I'm gonna continue to move on through the accessories. Up next, she has this grenade. You can see the pen on it too as well. Then she has her shuriken. Now these is probably what I'll be displaying her with. If I don't have the pistols like her shuriken. And up next are her Walter P99 guns, and she gets 2 of them. So there is no question. This is what I'll be displaying Selene with. So yeah, as you can see, this is how they look. I know they have a clip in them too. Let me see if I can, yeah, you can pull it out and there's like a clip with the bullet on the inside too. So I think that's cool. So both guns will do that. Then as I move on through the accessories, Selene actually has the sword too as well. It's sculpted pretty good. I like the design on it right there. And this handle right here can be removed too, if I'm not mistaken. You have to take this off to actually put it in their hand. Because they even have a hand that's actually made for that. Because once you take the handle off, you will then slide it in this. So I'll be having her display like this at times. Then you will put this back on. Like that, as you can see. So I think that's kind of cool. And I think that was the hand that was for it. And then this here is like the last accessory that comes with Selene. It's just a knife. Another thing I wanted to show too with Selene is that you can actually holster her guns too as well. You just take it and put it right on there, and they sit in pretty good. Let's see if I can get the other one. So there's no question I'll be having her like this too, especially if I've got the sword on her or something. So you just sit right in her waist like that. I also noticed that she has like a ratchet type arm too. Now that I noticed it like clicks as you move it up. Now the last feature I want to talk about with the Selene figure from Star Race is her actual LED light feature. So as you can see, if I'm not mistaken, like I'm missing mine, there's the actual thing where you would put the batteries at in the back of her head. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Oh yeah, and I did manage to find like her lid right here. As you can see, it had popped off on me as I was doing it, so I'm glad I found it. This will go on the back of Selene's like head. Right there, it will go right there. And I actually got it on too, so that's how the lid actually looks. And I do recall hearing other reviewers saying that it's kind of, that lid doesn't really stay on, because even mine I'm noticing doesn't really stay on that well. But there's like the on and off switch, so I'm going to go ahead and cut Selene's eyes on. And I must admit, it looks awesome too. I am surprised at how cool that does look. So as you can see, they are real bright. I'm going to cut the light off. So as you can see, they are very bright, and that is awesome. The way that actually that looks. I'm glad I do have this version, because like I said, it didn't always have this version. Even from a distance, you can see how bright they are. So I think that is cool. That is so awesome. There's no question I do that at times, but I won't always leave it on, you know. And then what you can do is just like just cut it off. And it's amazing that they do have it like that. You can see like her eyes, it isn't like a separate hair, you know, you can just cut them on and off. That is awesome. Okay, that's the Star Race Toys Underworld Evolution Selene Blue Eye version 6-scale figure. Now, I think this figure is awesome. I'm glad I was actually able to pick this up. And I got this from Star Race too, the actual company. Now again, this is based on the second film in the Underworld film series, which is Evolution. because I do have that on DVD right here. I also have the first Underworld film too as well, because I saw this one in the theaters. And I actually saw all the Underworld films in the theater, but this one, the one that the figure is based on. And I am a fan of this series, you know. So yeah, I'm glad I actually have picked this one up. And again, this was like the second version that Star Ace did of this figure, because it has like the blue lead light eyes features, and they changed her hair. They have it where it's actually like realistic hair, it's not sculpted. And from what I'm hearing, like even like her clothing has been like kind of tweaked somewhat too. It's actually just like different from the other one was. It has like the same design, but I think it looks more like it's really like leather or something like that from what I'm hearing. Even her stand was like changed too as well. So I would definitely recommend this, you know. So this is the Star Ace Toys Underworld Evolution Selene Blue Eye version. That's what they're calling it. Oh, they're calling it the 2.0 too, 2.0 version. 6 scale figure. This is awesome. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.